do video.
Hey.
All right, now we're live.
Now we're live.
Oops. Okay, so we did our attribute rolls. They were not great, and now we are at background skills. Streaming is annoying, apparently.
Yeah, it's multiple steps.
Yeah. Hey, I got the notification.
I assumed when I have it scheduled, it automatically goes live at that time. I didn't realize I had to.
Nope.
So annoying. Oh well. All right. So yeah, welcome. We're gonna start again. Okay, so we're doing the character creation. You guys rolled your attribute skills. Joe, I think you said you were going to take the Savage Hinterlands background.
Yes, sir.
Skill. Which one did you go for? Which background skill did you take?
I do only take one. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I am going to take. I'm going to take athletics. This guy's going to be swole.
All right, so put your athletics to 1.
Just did.
Flynn, what are you thinking?
I took survival.
The Savage Hinterlands as well.
Yep.
A couple of Conan motherfuckers.
Absolutely.
Swole bros.
All right, Swole bros. I'm pretty sure that's got to be a YouTube channel. It's definitely a fitness Instagram. All right, so as noted above, you guys start your careers at age 14 because there's no child labor laws. So, do you guys have an idea of which careers you want to take, or do you want to go through them and take a look at them?
I'm thinking either barbarian or maybe even commoner. Maybe I should just go full porridge eater and just be like a complete scumbag.
Just a rando off the streets.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got barbarian, commoner. We got noble, which, I mean, you guys' social standings, I don't think either one of you qualifies as noble.
No.
The noble savage.
Pirate.
Pirate's pretty cool.
Priest. Rogue. Sailor. Scholar. Shaman. Soldier. Sorcerer. Or vagabond. I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one. I mean, if you're going full Conan, then you kind of have to.
Unfortunately, I got crappy endurance, which is like awful.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like my endurance is 5, so it's like if I'm hitting the qualifications, I definitely would probably be fitting in as a scholar.
So,
or I mean, honestly,
so to qualify, it's not that you have to have that as your score. So, like, say, let's look at barbarian because it's the first one. For the qualification, it's not that you have to have a 7+ for your score. It's that you have to roll 2d6 and get above 7 to qualify for it.
Okay.
Against your strength. So, like, if you have a negative to your strength, you would remove that from your roll. If you have a positive, you would add it.
Okay.
And if you get above 7, then you qualify for that career.
And if you fail, you just become a commoner, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Either way,
if you fail, you have to choose either commoner, noble, or vagabond.
Ooh, vagabond sounds fun too. All right, now I have a rough choice, but I'm gonna go for barbarian first.
All right, do it.
I got a 10. I'm a barbarian.
Nice. All right,
at least until he dies.
Right. What are you thinking?
Dude, I rolled an 8. So
you will win if you want to be a barbarian.
Yeah, you can be a barbarian.
Man, that's kind of a tough one.
Did you roll an 8 naturally, or that was an 8 with your strength modifier?
That's a 8 natural because I have no modifier for my strength. See, I know. Well, I don't. Yeah, I kind of.
So
I
you can be
don't
a
want.
pirate.
I don't want to do
Pirate,
2 barbarians, but I don't.
pirate is strength 7+.
Yeah, yeah.
Priest is intelligence 6+.
I mean, what's the rogue? Because I know I'm a little bit like like
Rogue is a dex 5+.
I think you would be more than qualified for that.
yeah, because I got a 9 in my dex.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and that means you get a bonus to it, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
You
plus
get plus
one.
1.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll just go rogue.
The rogue? All right,
Why
cool.
not?
A barbarian and a rogue. What could go wrong?
Absolutely
I mean,
nothing.
Conan was kind of a thief. Definitely a
Yeah,
rogue.
yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Conan
everything. He was the
Yeah.
everyman.
He was a pirate. He was a king.
He was the man of all seasons.
Yeah. All right. So now, based on your career, you
Mhm.
get a 0 level in all the associated service skills. So for the barbarian, your service skills are animals, melee combat, archery, athletics, riding, and survival. Which means that when you use that skill, you don't receive a penalty to the roll. So if you use if you make a roll and you use a skill that you're untrained in, you get a penalty to the roll. If you have a 0 in it, it means you don't get a penalty, but you don't get a bonus either.
Okay.
And then for the rogue, you get.
So since I have a 1 in athletics, I don't get any bonus for it. I get a bonus.
No, you get a 1. So like your bonus is your level.
Okay.
So for the rogue, you get streetwise, craft, carousing, deception, stealth, and recon.
I cannot read.
Let's see here.
Streetwise, craft, and
recon.
or recon.
Yeah.
Writing. And survival. Okay. So I already had 1 athletics. So since I got the service skill, I get to have a 2 in athletics. Then. Because I have the background of athletics.
Good question. I don't think it covers it. If you enter you gain 0 skill 0 in all 6 service skills, but since you already have 1, yeah, I'll say you go up to 2 because you're getting the extra. So one thing to note is that the total sum of all your skill levels can't exceed the sum of your intelligence and your education.
Okay. Well, I'm not even close to that, so.
No, but it can go up quickly sometimes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's the sum of the attribute total or the
attribute total.
Okay.
So like what's your intelligence and your education?
10 intelligence, 7 education.
So that means you can have a total of 17 skill levels, like among all your skills.
Okay.
Which like that high, like you're probably not going to get very close. Like you're probably not going to risk going over.
Yeah.
At least not in character creation.
He's a smart rogue.
All right, so once you guys have got all of that down, next is the survival throw. And this is where if you fail, you die. And you roll up a new character.
Okay.
So your survival throw for a barbarian is you need to roll against your endurance, a 7+. So you add or subtract your endurance dice modifier.
I don't have any modifiers.
Okay, so you need to roll higher than a 7.
I rolled a 4.
You are dead. That's brutal.
Okay, well, I'll roll up another one while you guys are waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then the rogue, you need to roll higher than a 5 using your dex dice modifier.
I have a 2 in strength. This guy's gonna. I guess.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Ooh, you might not have that barbarian, buddy.
3.
3 in dexterity. I don't think I have anything in this guy. Can this guy just go to the farm? Like he's not making it off the farm. Like he's sickly.
He's a
Let's just see
commoner.
what he gets.
He's a commoner who has no interest in adventuring.
Yeah, I mean, let's just see what he gets, and I'll have you
Oh.
make a choice.
All right. All right, Flynn. So you need to beat a 5 against your dexterity.
Yeah, I rolled a 3. With a -1, that becomes 2.
You're really dead. All right.
I died of smallpox.
Okay, so
something.
we'll re-roll new
Wow.
characters this time. If you guys die on the survival phase of the next on these characters, we will we'll pretend that one didn't happen and at least let you go through one phase of your careers.
We can fudge it.
Yeah.
So I have a.
I'm a
I have
generous
a
god.
2 in strength,
A 2 in strength. Okay.
3 in dexterity, a 6 in endurance, a 5 in intelligence,
All right, we're gonna...
8 in education, and a 9 in social status. So I think this guy's pretty
yeah.
much useless.
Yeah, he's useless. Reroll.
Well, I mean, he's a socialite. You know, he's probably a politician. Based on his intelligence
If you
level.
guys want, I'll let you roll the 3d6 and drop the lowest.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm all down for that now.
So, okay, this is better.
No, that's much better. Even God, I didn't need the third dice for that.
Yeah. My dexterity is still garbage.
Yeah, my dex dropped a little.
So I can see this being like a selling point for the game, but also very much why people would not want to play it. Like, well, why would I want to die during character creation? Yeah, it's a role play. It's a role play game. You don't have to follow that rule.
Yeah. It's not like the gods are going to strike you down if you don't follow the rule.
Exactly. So I mean,
oh my god, how am I doing this? All right, so this guy has a 9 in strength, a 6 in dexterity, a 6 in endurance, an 11 in intelligence, a 5 in education, and a 5 in social standing. That's the weirdest.
I mean, it's not bad.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go priest or something.
Damn.
But you're strong, right? Like what did you get? You had like a 9 in strength.
9, yeah, but I have an 11 in intelligence, so.
An 11 in, oh yeah. I mean, you can be an intelligent barbarian.
Yeah, my endurance is pretty.
The scientific barbarian.
Yeah, like your endurance, like. So your endurance is the first thing. Yeah, you get a. There's no modifier to it, so 0 is fine.
I'll just be a smart barbarian. I'll go the same route I did last time. So I'll start filling stuff in.
Okay.
Just for the sake of time. Even though we got plenty of time. But I want to be a barbarian so bad in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's been forever since I played a barbarian.
They're fun, but simple.
Yeah, so we got a comment asking if we were using the honor system for your roles.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, because I don't think you guys would lie about rules that bad.
No. And honestly, if you do lie about rules, I'm here for you. You know what I mean? Like, if you really need that bad, I'm
I was like, this is going to be a short video, though. I mean, if we keep dying into character creation, I'll be like,
yeah.
I was like, we need to do something here.
Archery, athletics.
Okay. All right. See, I got 11 strength this time, though. That's like my highest score.
That's a pretty good score. We'll be the most barbarian.
Maybe we should just do the swole barbarian bros.
Yeah.
I like that, the swole bros.
Swole brothers.
Swole bros.
That's 100%. That's got to be. I'm going to check it out. That's got to be an Instagram account.
If it's not, it will be.
Yeah.
We need to snatch that up and
Just
sell
the two of you guys
it.
with piles of character sheets next to you. All right, let's see.
All right, I want to do my survival roll.
So slow.
I do 3d6 up for the survival roll, baby.
Hey,
Oh yeah, I gotta do the.
you gotta do your survival.
Oh, wait,
So
I gotta do
which
qualifications.
which
I gotta do
careers are you going for?
qualifications first.
That's a career.
Barbarian.
But yeah, let's just do.
Yeah, don't
Swole
forget
Bros,
take your
Barbarian, screw
take
it.
your backgrounds.
Yeah, I already put the background in. All right, I'll roll to see if I qualify for barbarian. Do we roll 2d6 or 3d6 on this one? I think it's 2d6.
For your
Qual.
qual, it's 2d6. So there
Just
are
got it.
several Swole Bros Instagram accounts.
Oh
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah.
dang!
All right.
It
So
is not original.
I know it's not original. That's the sad part.
so survival. Can I just roll 3d6 to take the two highest?
No.
No, just go through.
Do your did you qualify for which career
Already
were you going for?
qualified. I already got my skills in.
Okay, so for survival, okay, so because you guys killed someone already, each killed a character already. Roll your survival as normal,
As regular.
and then if you guys die, we'll pretend that didn't happen. We'll pretend you
All right.
succeeded. Otherwise, we'll be here all night. You guys dying.
Sorry, I wanted the chance again. I figured I'd ask. I like dying. 7 up. Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Just made it.
Dude, I died again.
You?
It's hard out there for a barbarian.
Yeah,
All right, I'm not
we'll
dying
pretend
no
that didn't happen.
We didn't. That didn't happen. I rolled.
You guys are both going barbarian again.
I'm still barbarian.
You went
Yeah.
rogue last time, right?
Yeah, I was rogue.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll assume that didn't happen because otherwise, we actually want to go through character creation here.
Yeah.
All
right. Let me put in my bonuses.
Yeah, I'll just stay rogue. I mean, that's fine. That's
okay. So
it
it saves you having to rate new skills on your character sheet too.
Okay, I'm having
an issue.
I'm having a moment.
Having a moment.
I'm having a moment. Okay. So, what was the skill? So you get a 0 rank skill.
Yeah. So each one of the service skills. So if you look at your career, you're rogue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go down to rogue here.
I'm trying to figure out how this all works.
Okay. So if you look at this rogue career thing, you have skills and training. So you have your personal development list, your service list. So all these skills under the service list, there's 6 skills. All of those you get a 0 in, which means that you can roll without taking a penalty.
Okay. So I get all those now, or
yeah, you get all those now.
Okay. Okay, so that's okay. I get it now.
And then you'll see as you progress in the career, you'll roll for more skills, but you'll be able to pick them from your personal development or your service specialist or the advanced education, but you need to be smart, which I don't think either of your characters are particularly intelligent.
I'm intelligent, but I'm not educated.
There you go. You need
I have a 9 in both. So
I think you need a 10. If I'm not mistaken, I think you need a 10
I think it says 8 or higher for advanced education.
Oh, it might be 8 or higher.
I'm smart enough.
So it says on first term you may roll twice, so it gain 2 skills.
Yeah, so roll once on one of the skill tables associated with that career to gain 1 level of a skill. But for your first term, which you guys are on your first term, you roll twice and you gain 2 skills. So you can roll on any of those skill lists. You can only roll on the advanced education table if your education is 8 or higher.
Okay.
Ooh, well, I am an 8 or higher.
There you go. So you can, if you wanted to, you can roll on the advanced education.
I'm going to roll a service. Actually, I'm going to roll a personal development to try and get a bonus to my attributes.
Okay.
5. I got writing. Of course, I didn't get a bonus to my attributes. All right. I'm gonna take a specialist then.
Okay.
4. Watercraft. Oh wow, this guy's interesting.
He's a barbarian sailor.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, so he's done that.
Yeah.
What
So-
else is there left to do? Do we try to re-enlist or?
So, yeah. So if you've rolled twice on the skill table to take those 2 skills at your first your first career term.
Uh-huh.
So now you roll your advancement throw. So
Okay.
you throw for advancement. If you succeed, you gain 1 rank and gain an additional skill roll on any table. So you may only roll on the advanced education table if your education is 8 or higher.
Okay.
So your advancement for barbarian is you got to roll a 6 or higher and use your strength modifier. And for the rogue, you need to roll a 8 or higher using your intelligence modifier.
So I am now a tribesman. Is that what it's saying?
Yeah, so you would go to the first rank there of barbarian.
Okay. So I'm a brave then.
Yeah, you're a brave, and you get a 1 to your survival. So
Okay.
your survival 1 or survival 2 if you have survival.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and
do
then,
I have to roll a survival check again?
hold on, we're not at the survival again.
Okay,
Flynn,
so I can roll my skill.
did you roll it for your advancement with the rogue?
No.
So
Yeah.
roll your and use your intelligence modifier.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
And
that's.
if you get an 8 or higher, you go to footpad.
I got a 13.
Nice. So you are now footpad, and you get streetwise 1, or a +1 to your streetwise if you already had it.
Oh, cool. I go from 0 to 1.
Perfect.
Awesome.
All right, next. Rank skills. If promoted, some ranks have skills associated. You already got those. If your character has completed their 4th term or later, ages 30 and up, check for aging. You guys are only 18. Well, you're 14 right now. At the end of this term, you will be 18.
Wow.
Events. Roll 2d6 on the relevant events table. So for Barbarian, you're going to roll 2d6 on your event table. And Flynn, roll 2d6, and I'll tell you what you got.
Events. Where is that on here?
It is in your career under the
Gotcha.
Ooh.
I got a 9. Travel.
9.
Travel to a strange.
What'd you get, Flynn?
Far away.
I got a 6. Betrayal.
Trail. You have the opportunity to backstab a fellow rogue for personal gain. If you do
that's
so,
cool.
gain a +4 on your next advancement roll, but gain an enemy. If you refuse, gain an ally. Do you want to backstab them and gain a +4 on your advancement roll, your next advancement roll, or do you want to refuse and get an ally?
Oh man.
This is what's kind of cool because like it builds a story for your character.
Yeah, dude. You know what? I'll backstab him and I'll take the +4.
All right, but now you have an enemy. So
yes.
This makes it more
all my
fun.
stuff wasn't packed and I could take notes right now.
Well, luckily we have a video of it, so
That's right. We're gonna watch this back and be like, "Oh yeah, Flynn's got an enemy." That's gonna come into play. All right, so on your next roll, on your next advancement roll, you get a +4, and you now have an enemy. And what did you get, Joe?
Oh, I got a 9, so I got travel. So I traveled to a strange, faraway lands, and so I just took survival as my bonus skill.
Okay, or 1 language. All right, cool. Yeah, so the language is kind of weird because it's all human, so you kind of have to create the language, like languages that go with the world that you create, or if you're using a setting, you would maybe have those languages already. Like if we were to say we're just going to play Sword of Cepheus, but we're going to use Hyboria as our setting, like the actual Conan setting, then we would have those languages. But
Gotcha.
Since I haven't built the setting yet, we don't have any languages. All right, so we've rolled our careers. Next, you're going to throw for re-enlistment. So every time you say throw is the roll. If you fail, you finish your career, proceed to step 4, mustering out. If you succeed, you may choose to re-enlist, or you can voluntarily terminate your career, proceed to step 4. If you throw a natural 12, you must remain in your career. So there is an option, like if you fail your re-enlistment roll, I will allow you to pick a new career with the same character.
Okay.
Because like as it rules as written, and I think the optional rule is there as well.
Okay.
But like rules as written, if you fail your re-enlistment, like you're out of your career, and like that you start the game with the character as is.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah, roll for re-enlistment. You passed yours.
I got a 6. I needed a 6.
So
Cool.
the plus 4 goes to that then?
The rogue. No, your plus 4 will go to your.
Just
when you roll for an advancement.
Okay.
You just need to roll higher than a 4 to re-enlist. There's not a real high bar.
Yeah. There's not. Yeah. Well,
I think the bar is specifically low for rogues.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that wasn't hard, No, I got a 9.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you may re-enlist as a rogue.
Okay.
So your characters are now 18 years old. And you're going to go for their second, four-year term in their careers. And we just do everything again. So
do I want to re-enlist?
So tribesman.
So we're going to skip parts 1 and 2, which is choose a career and your basic training. You're going to do your survival throws, which again, we've already killed one character, so I'm probably just going to let it slide.
Let's just see.
I'm going to make you roll them, but if you die, I'm going to let it.
I died.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, I died. So.
Oh, you've miraculously come to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but heal.
We have antibiotics this week. Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
you died
I survived my survival roll this time.
Awesome. So you legitimately survived. Joe is The Walking Dead. All right. So now you're going to roll once on any of the skill tables for your career.
I'm going to try personal development.
What I will let you do if you want is I'll let you roll and then pick the table you want it to come from, because I'm nice like that.
Okay, I got a +1 to my strength, just a little bit more swole than I was a few moments ago.
All right.
Do we need to roll an events again?
Yeah.
I'll wait for.
So after your skills, you're going to roll advancement. But
okay.
So Flynn, you can roll your skills.
Okay. So there are only 2, right? Rolling twice, or is it once?
No, once now. You only rolled twice for the first term. Now you only roll once.
All right.
Oh, am I recording this? I might be recording this.
So when it says like a +1 to strength, dex, or whatever, is that to the actual score? Or is that the modifier?
That's to the actual score.
Okay. Well, that doesn't really help me there.
No, but if you get a +1 in it again, it will.
I already have a +1 in it, so. Well, no. Actually, if I went to you know what? I'll take that one. I rolled a 1, so I'm gonna take that one. That put me at +2 in strength.
Nice. You're a swole rogue.
Swole rogue.
Swoller than the barbarian.
I know, right? I was like, dude, I'm like the strongest thief.
Just choke people to death.
Yeah.
Why are your biceps so small?
That's why I backstab bitches. Take the money.
Well, Flynn's going to be the one who punches a camel.
It looked funny at me.
So do we do an event for this one?
You will do an event, but first you're going to roll your advancement roll.
Okay.
So you need to
strength.
yours is
Oh,
strength.
thank God.
Ooh, I'm gonna.
6 plus.
So I get the +4 and my modifier.
Yeah, now you get to add. Now you get to
man.
add 4 to this roll plus your modifier.
Oh,
Which
man.
I think the 4 with the modifier almost like you have. What's your modifier?
For
1?
yeah, I have a +1 modifier already.
Yeah, so all you need to roll is a 3.
Yeah. Watch me screw this one up. Snake eyes.
It happens. It happens.
Oh wow, I got 10. Well, +5. That's 15.
I had a 5, but I had the +1 for strength, so I barely made it. Like I barely made it. They were just like, we guess you could keep coming. But
You're a barbarian. You're not a very good barbarian.
no, he isn't. But he's there. He's there.
There's a reason why you're not with your tribe.
Yeah. So now Flynn is an associate. Oh, that sounds so gangster. You're an associate.
Oh, associate.
I'm an associate. And yeah, now Joe, you're a tribesman.
Okay, I'm a tribesman now. Oh, okay. I thought I'm a chief now. I was a tribesman last time. Oh, my third advancement.
No, this will be your second advancement, no? Should only be your second advancement. You're at Brave first, now you're a tribesman.
Okay.
Next one will be a chief.
Okay.
The goal is to make Jarl. Which basically anything after Warlord, I don't know what a Thane or a Jarl is.
I want to be a Warlord Rogue.
Warlord Rogue. All right, so you pick any of your rank skills. We're not rolling for aging because you guys are only 18 at the end of this. You will be 22. Now you roll your events.
Can't do math.
Now it's what Joe's so anxious to roll.
Yeah. So do we roll a skill first, you said?
Well, you already rolled your skill, didn't you?
Okay, so
skill is it? Excuse
me. So we're rolling for re-enlistment?
No, your events. So roll 2d6.
Events. Oh, yes, events. Yes.
Okay, yeah, sorry, that's right. Yeah, re-enlistment is okay.
Events.
9 again. I got 9 again, so I traveled even more. They really don't want me around the tribe.
3. Oh man, I've been arrested.
Oh, so Joe, you're traveling. What does it say when you travel?
14, 9 events.
For gain 1 level. So I mean, you gain a level in survival, animals, riding, or a language.
Oh, I get it all of them. Oh, okay.
No, you get 1.
Okay, I'm about to say I got to redo a bunch of math. All right, so I got survival last time, so I'm gonna do riding this time.
And Rogue, you got arrested.
Yes.
You are arrested and charged with a crime. You can choose to defend yourself or hire a barrister. If you defend yourself, throw rulership 8+ or liaison 10+. If you succeed, the charges are dropped. If you fail, lose 1 benefit roll and gain an enemy. If you choose to hire a barrister, lose 1 benefit roll and gain an ally. Okay, so if you roll rulership or liaison, since you don't have either of those as skills, you're going to take a penalty to the roll. And they're already pretty high rolls.
Yeah.
That you have to make. I
think I might be hiring a barrister.
Yeah, so then you lose 1 benefit roll. The benefit rolls are what you get when you muster out of a career. So you'll lose 1 of those rolls. But you'll gain an ally, which with a lot of careers is one of the benefit rolls anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to hire out?
Yeah, I'm going to hire out.
Okay, so your benefit rolls are based on per 3 turns. So you get one or 2. I think it's 1 benefit roll per 3 terms of service. So right now you guys are on your 2nd term of service.
Mm-hmm.
Why I went too high? I think. Oh, I do. Okay, so right now you each get 1 benefit roll, but we'll cover that when we muster out. Okay, so we've done events. Now you do your re-enlistment roll.
Re-enlistment roll.
And a re-enlist.
I do not re-enlist.
You did not?
No.
All right, so if you did not re-enlist, it's probably because you're a terrible barbarian and they keep
I was a
kicking
horrible
you out of the tribe and sending you away.
They were sending me on special missions until eventually
they
ran
sent
out
you
of
out to
special
die.
missions. Yeah.
Like maybe he'll just like walk out onto an ice floe.
Oh no, I definitely passed my re-enlistment.
All right, so Flynn, you stay in your career. Joe, since you did not make your re-enlistment, you can choose a new career to try to go for. Or you can start the game with your character as is. Actually, first,
I'll start.
Joe, you need to muster out of this career because you did not.
Okay.
So each term of service you completed allows you one roll on one of the two mustering out tables. So you did 2 complete terms of service, so you get 2 rolls. Gold or materials. There's a gold table and there's a material table. You gain 1 bonus roll if you are rank 4, which you are not. 2 if rank 5, 3 if rank 6, etc.
I'll do 1 on each.
All right, so let's do Joe's mustering out first. So you see on your barbarian table, you have your mustering out benefits. So
yeah,
you roll 1d6.
So gold,
Plus-
I got 10 gold. Wow, look at me. That was my please go away, buddy.
Why don't you become a rogue?
Too late.
We can start our own thieves guild.
I got 4, so I got a weapon. So I got a weapon of my choice.
Your weapon of your choice, yeah.
So I think it's now all right and stuff.
Yeah. You know what? You have an idea what other career you want to do?
Oh yeah. Give me a second.
All right. Okay, Flynn. So you made your re-enlistment.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your survival roll. This is just a formality. We'll let you live if you want to live. If you want to kill your character and go through all this work again, that's on you. But we're not doing it tonight.
While he's doing that, I want to go vagabond because the qualification is on.
I made my survival roll. Barely, but I did.
All right. Legitimately made your survival roll. All right. So, Joe, you're going vagabond?
Yeah. So do I need to also roll a survival roll?
You do. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Oddly enough. It's one of those things.
I mean, it's hard out there on the streets, man.
Well,
yeah,
it kind of works out though. Like,
oh yeah,
you've been traveling so much, and now you're just like you're not part of a tribe or anything. You're just a vagabond, just traveling the earth.
I'm a dude with a sword and 10 gold.
Helping people where you're kung fu, basically.
You can't walk in the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't good enough to be a barbarian, but I'm good enough to be a vagabond. So yeah, I mean.
All right. So this is now your third term. First term in this career for you, Joe, but third term total for each of you. So you roll once on the skill tables.
Okay. So that I am. There's a title.
So you know what? Instead of scrolling, we can do this.
So let me get let's see what we get here. I'll go service 6 recon.
I will take that.
Nice.
I'm gonna take the tactics.
Tactics. All right, because you're educated.
Yeah.
Educated.
I'm street smarted.
Which one did you take, Joe?
I picked service, and then I got got recon.
Nice. All right. Cool. All right. So we have rolled our skills. You are going to roll now. Too far. Too far. Too far. For your advancement. So, Joe, you can still mark that you were a footpad. You were a footpad rogue.
No, I was a tribesman.
Oh, sorry, you're the barbarian.
Because I don't get any titles for being a vagabond. So
there's no titles
as far as I got.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so Flynn, you roll for your. Right now, Flynn, you're a footpad, right?
No, associate.
All right.
So
I'm
we're
not
rolling
even paying
advancement.
So
Yep, roll your advancement. So,
if I can get this, I'll be a soldier.
soldier.
Oh,
Nope.
I passed that.
No, I did not.
You did not. So okay, so you're still an associate, Flynn.
Yeah.
You don't like die or anything. So
Yeah, thank God.
at least.
Not
So
yet.
now I get streetwise blood.
There's no. Although, yeah, you get streetwise. There's no for vagabond. There's no titles for the
No.
ranks, but you still go up up ranks and get the bonuses.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only 2, but
You
Yeah.
change up this rogue list a little bit, and you could do this as like a mafia game. I swear.
Oh, yeah.
You
like
could.
the names of like associate, like Jimmy the Fish, the associate.
Yeah. Frankie
Don't give
Four
me
Fingers.
We'll have to write out Cepheus Mafia now.
Or this, if you look at the soldier ones, they're all like Roman.
They're all mafiosos.
No,
Yeah.
Legionary, Tesserarius, Signifier, Optio, Centurion, Princeps, Primus Pilum.
Sounds like Warhammer.
Yeah, well, I mean, Warhammer is very like.
Yeah, it's based off of
Roman.
Roman, yeah. At least the Codex guys are.
Yeah.
All right, so
All right, so next.
skill.
Next, we did your advancement throw, your rank skills you took if you had ranks. So now we did 2. You're at 18. The last one, you are now at 20. You are now 22 years old, so we don't need to worry about aging yet. Roll your events, 2d6.
I swear to God, if I get travel again. 5.
And that'd be amazing. It's a completely different career. You're still walking.
Just walking. Foreigners. I got foreigners.
Foreigners. Imagine that.
Travel amongst strangers.
You walked for the last 8 years and somehow you met foreigners.
No, I traveled with them, so I gained an ally as I kept walking.
Oh, okay.
I'm full Forrest Gump right now. Like just out of equipment gated.
Why'd you stop? Why'd
I
you
didn't-
stop running?
I just don't feel like running no more.
Don't feel like running on ball.
Foreigners, you travel among strangers, gain an ally or a language. So do you want the ally or a language?
I want the ally.
You want the ally? All right, cool.
Yeah.
So since I don't really have any like
We'll make it later.
cultural languages set yet, if you
Yeah.
guys do pick a language, I'll let you just like kind of keep it in your back pocket so that during gameplay you can be like, I know that language, and you can like
Okay.
put that language in the spot of your known language.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right, and then for you, Flynn, what did you get?
I got Thieves Guild.
Thieves Guild.
Yeah. Local Thieves Guild makes you an offer you cannot refuse.
Oh, that's 100% Muffy. Muffy.
Oh, if you accept, lose 1 benefit roll, but gain a +2 on your next advancement roll. If you refuse, you gain an enemy.
If you like, right now you're on your 3rd term, so if you lose another benefit roll, it means you're down to 1 benefit roll when you muster out.
Yeah.
But you get a +2 on your advancement roll, which means you
Get other rank.
become a soldier. It's up to you.
I
Or you
know.
gain an enemy, which is fun for me.
Yeah.
I know. But then if I refuse, I gain another enemy.
I mean, that could just make an entire campaign, though. If you just make
You're
like
like,
5
I'm like
You got-
Scarface. I'm killing everybody.
You have pissed so many people off.
and we haven't even
You know,
started the game.
you know what? You know what?
Although you have the barrister ally.
I do
Yeah.
have the barrister. Yeah, if I get arrested again,
Better
Yeah.
call Saul.
better call Saul. Solomus. Better call Solomus. You know what? I will refuse.
Oh, all right.
This is
So
gonna be
you've
so
got yourself
fun.
an ally.
This
There
gonna
is
be
a
so
thieves
fun.
guild out there that is not super pleased with you.
You're having this awesome, amazing life, and I'm just walking. Just
But you're
walking.
Kane, dude.
12 years later, Joe's just like, what the hell am I?
Eventually, I'll hit a city, and I'll run into a rogue, and then we'll just have an adventure. I'll stop walking. And, yeah.
Come join
One
me.
day. One day I'm gonna meet someone I can be friends with.
Hey, I bet a foreigner. I got a friend.
That's true. You got an ally now, right?
Dude, everybody's a foreigner in this game.
I
What are
think-
you talking
Yeah, that's
about?
true. Yeah, that's true.
I think, but you each have an ally. Joe, do you have an enemy, or is it just Flynn who has enemies?
He's
So
got
it's
enemies.
just Flynn who has enemies.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nice.
Oh wait. Oh wait a minute. You know what? Oh, I read that wrong. I wanted to accept it and skip the.
You wanted to accept it and then give up the benefit roll and get
Yeah,
the plus to your advancement.
but because I wanted to gain another enemy.
You wanted to gain another enemy?
Yeah, I wanted to gain another enemy.
Yeah, so it's if you refuse, you gain the enemy. If you accept, you gain the other things, so you don't get an enemy.
Let's see, what is it? Oh no, I'll shoot. I'm reading. Oh, sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. That's probably why, because it's right next to betrayal. Okay, yeah. Okay, I wanted to refuse.
Which is what you did the first time.
Yeah, that's right. It was like I don't care. I'll take the enemies.
I like it. All the rogue ones are like,
Just terrible.
do you want an enemy or not?
Dude, I'm taking enemies, bro. I need some interesting stuff
Hey,
going on in
enemies
my life.
give us stuff to kill, which means XP. It's all good. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
but
It means more XP for us.
Well,
Or death, but
XP works differently in this game. So
it
the
does.
XP is technically, as per the rules, you get 1 XP point per adventure.
Okay.
And then with 2 XP points, you can bring any skill to level 0.
Okay.
And then with 10 XP points to level 1, I think with 20 XP points, you can bring it up to level 4.
Oh.
So, but we're not going to do 1 XP per adventure. We'll do like 1 XP per every couple of sessions. And then you can get like an extra XP if you guys do like extra cool stuff, whatever.
Cool.
But it's not like you get an XP. You get XP for all the gold and things you kill.
Yeah.
All right, so we did events. Next, it is re-enlistment. So this will be to enlist in your 4th.
I swear to God, if I fail at being a vagabond,
I'm still the rogue.
Still the
I'm
rogue.
still a
Okay, so
vagabond.
4 times. So now you guys, at the end of this term, your characters will be 30 years old.
Okay.
Right. So you're still a vagabond, Joe.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Do your customary survival rolls. You'll both survive, but I just want to see if you die.
Let's just see. That'll be a cool story if we
I survived naturally.
Nice.
survival. I did not survive naturally. He got dehydrated along the way, but he found an oasis.
So much walking. Fell face down in like the only pool in the desert. He was dead for a minute, but he came back to life. All right, cool. Next, 1 roll on your skill tables.
Let's take personal development. Why not? I like that too. Melee combat, yes, please.
At least you're working on yourself during all this walking.
Oh yeah. He's
You're
doing stuff.
working on yourself.
All right,
It's a
so
personal
2, 3,
journey.
6.
It's a journey of betterment.
Well, not really, because I could have been like a barbarian chieftain, but instead I'm just a homeless guy who walks everywhere.
You could have, but they kept sending you out of the tribe.
Have you found the 4 winds yet?
You have to make a pilgrimage 6,000 miles that way.
You're like, Crom laughs at your 4 winds. You keep walking, vagabond.
You failed the riddle of steel.
All right. So
all right. Next, we have the advancement throw.
All right.
advancement. Oh, barely made it. I did.
Oh, double fours. I got it.
Nice.
Yay! I'm a soldier.
Soldier. You're a soldier boy.
I'm a blank.
You're a
tribesman.
You're a level 1 nobody.
Yeah.
I'm a level 1 vagabond.
I was a tribesman once. I was a brave warrior.
Okay, so I get what? That's a 1 in stealth.
You get a +1 in stealth. So if you already have 1 in stealth, your stealth goes to 2.
Yeah, actually, I don't. I'm zeros, but I'll take it.
Perfect. Okay, aging. You guys will be 30 at the end of this, so it doesn't count yet. Events 2d6. Let's roll for events.
9. Unskilled. You are hired as an unskilled laborer. Throw A+ to succeed. Extra roll in personal development. Okay, this is the worst possible.
It's so very personal development.
I failed,
dude. You're a wandering day laborer.
Not anymore. They fired me. I was hired as an unskilled laborer, but I had a roll in endurance A+, and I failed.
Couldn't even make that work.
No, like literally, I'm not even good enough to be an unskilled laborer.
Oh my god. Oh.
I hope you stab someone in the face in this game and make it all worth it.
I will, yeah. I feel like I have an enemy. I want to have an enemy of the guy who fired me.
You want him to be your enemy? You're just going to hold a grudge against him.
Yeah, I am a great tribesman. I have traveled far and wide. Of course, not by my own choice.
So, you know what's great is that I believe your character believes he was a great tribesman.
Oh yeah. They told him he was great. Like they lied to him to his face.
You're so great. Go on out into the world.
Go spread the word.
Like he failed forward for a few years. Like I feel like he has like a powerful family member, and he failed forward for a few years. But then they were just like, okay, we can't. He's getting people killed. We can't put him in a like leadership position.
He thought he was failing upwards.
Yeah, like,
dude, that's like amazing. Steve Martin. If Steve Martin was the character who played this character, this is what it would be.
I don't need anything except this lamp. I don't need anything except this lamp and this shoe.
God,
he's the jerk.
Guy's useless.
Yes, this is the jerk. Yes,
this guy's the jerk. All right, Flynn, what did you roll for your events?
I got street cred.
You work to improve your position within your gang or guild. Gain 1 level of carousing, deception, leadership, liaison, or streetwise. Nice. No enemies, but can't all be winners.
I'll kill all my enemies. Honestly, I will take. Actually, I'll take leadership because I just don't have that.
All right. Well, someone's got to be the leader between the two of you.
You sure you don't want it to be me? I'm a great leader. I told me I was a great leader.
Let me tell you all the accomplishments I have.
I
led a raid once. Everyone died, but I led it. I
had a bricklaying job once when I was, as the foreman said, I was too good to employ.
I was overqualified.
Overqualified.
I almost would take your character just for the laughs, dude. Like,
I love these useless characters. I love these useless characters.
I could almost play a whole campaign of just useless characters, and just make it just like one big old chuckle fest.
Just try.
We can buy by the seat of your pants the whole time.
Like you have no idea what's like. The world is just like going to hell around you. You just have no idea what's going on.
What's your career? I'm a stand-up philosopher.
It's basically fantasy Dumb and Dumber.
Well, Yeah.
All right, so you guys have completed essentially 4 terms of your careers. So now you can either continue beyond the age of 30, or you can choose to muster out and start the game at this age with the characters the way they are.
I say for the sake of the stream, let's do one past just to see what the.
You want to do one extra one? All right.
Yeah. Maybe you might get lucky to be able to choose a new career.
No, I mean I think he's just hoping for an event that doesn't involve failing or walking.
Character's amazing.
Like he just wants something interesting to happen in his life.
All right, so roll your re-enlistments.
Oh yeah, he's probably not going to make this. Oh, he did. He saw.
Yeah. I'm still thriving.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so you're both still in your careers. You are now 30 years old, so this is going to involve the aging roll later on.
Uh-huh.
Which is actually pretty good because you get to see what the aging roll does.
Yeah.
Roll your survival rolls.
He survived that one. He did pretty well.
Nice.
Survived.
Both survived? All right.
Yeah.
Now we're going to roll on the skill tables.
Let's do... He's been a personal development guy, so he's going to keep doing that.
Feeling that personal
Carousing. He learned how to carouse. Okay.
I'll take the survival. I don't need that one.
I mean, honestly, after all that walking and like getting fired from jobs and just being a bum, I would think he'd know how to carouse.
Oh, he had to. He had to. Yeah.
Be like, hey, Harry, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing, Lloyd?
There's like picture with like an axe over one shoulder and holding a growler in the other. All right. So you've done your skills advancement throw.
Oh God. Okay, what do I need? He does not advance.
You can't even fail upwards as a hobo.
No, I didn't advance either, but that's even funnier.
He's got blisters on his feet at this point. He can't even walk any further.
You know what? I have a feeling when we start this game, it is going to be Flynn's character finding your character just looking destitute in the middle of this like horrid city where like every night a dozen people are murdered and like people are getting like all their riches stolen, and you're just sitting outside a pub with like shoes with holes in them.
But otherwise, fine though. I'm fine. Otherwise,
yeah. And Flynn's going to be like, "You look like a good traveling buddy."
I have walked far and wide. Yeah. Not by my own volition, but I did it.
No, I just like
you need someone to walk. I'm your guy.
I feel bad for the guy tossing him a coin. Next thing you know, he keeps following me around all over the place.
Yeah.
The entire campaign is just Flynn trying to get rid of Joe.
Okay, this has to happen. This has to happen. That sounds amazing.
He just won't die.
Just go back to your tribe. I can't.
I don't even know where they're at.
He literally got eaten by a Tyrannosaurus Rex and he lived. I don't know what's going on.
I went back to my tribe and they moved. They sent me on a mission. When I came back,
they were all gone.
It's nothing but dust.
It was like your personal mission is to avenge the destruction of your tribe, and they literally moved like 6 miles down the road.
Like halfway through the campaign, we just run into them like, "Oh, hey, hey, how's it
going? Yeah,
you're still alive. Oh, wow, yeah. Hey, buddy."
Suddenly, my life has no meaning.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. I love this game already, and I haven't even played it. This is the beauty of random rolls, though. See, this would have never happened if we were choosing.
No, like, because you'd be like, okay, my character's giant and swole, and he's a hero.
I just want to make Conan. Instead, I'm just like this, like, this bum who's not even good at being a bum. Like,
it's the funniest thing is you wanted to make Conan, and you absolutely did not.
Yeah. You're like this. Yeah, complete loser, and here I am is like I'm like mafioso over here.
Yeah, you're like Flynn's like wearing a suit before suits were a thing.
The finest silk
Finest
tunics.
So now we're going to do the aging roll.
All right.
So if your character has completed their 4th term or later, ages 30 and up, check for aging. We're going to scroll down here. Why won't you? Boo.
It's the aging roll.
We are going to find out. It is beyond the careers.
Oh. Uh-oh.
The life events, mustering out, injury, aging table. So the aging table is on page 28 of the PDF.
Okay, I see it.
So you roll 2d6. So characters must make aging rolls beginning at the age of 30 at the end of the 4th term. At the end of this term and on the end of each subsequent term, throw 2d on the following table. Character's total number of turns thus far serves as a negative DM to the throw. So you roll 2d6 and subtract 4.
Okay. Well, I got +1, so I got no effect. He's still good. Yeah, he's not an unhealthy bum. He's just a bum. But he's very healthy. He's drinking a lot of beer.
Well, it's all that walking.
Yeah.
Cardio. He's got like a good cardiovascular system.
So I rolled a 3. So
you're at -1.
Was it -1? Or? Okay.
Yeah. So you reduce 2 physical characteristics by 1. So your physical characteristics are endurance, strength, and dexterity. So reduce 2 of them by 1.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I know, right? Well, you know what? Endurance doesn't matter. It'll still doesn't give me a negative.
So when you take damage, it comes off your endurance first, and then either strength or dexterity. So once one of them goes to 0, you have a minor wound, and you suffer -2 to all your physical rolls. Once 2 of them go to 0, you suffer a major wound, and you get a -2 to all rolls. And then when 3 of them go to 0, you're dead.
Oh.
So basically, this is where armor kind of plays a bigger role in this than it would in, say, like we're playing white box. It affects your AC, so it makes you harder to hit. But this, your armor will actually prevent damage to you.
Okay. I'm gonna go let my cat out.
All right.
So what happens?
So you're fine because you got a 0, so that you're +1, so you have no effect.
Yeah.
You're aging.
Yeah.
Okay. He had to take -1. So now you can roll 2d6 on your events table.
Okay.
Is that the careers?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back in careers.
Back in careers.
Oh, okay. 5. Oh, wow. Guess what? I started walking again. Foreigners.
What?
I want to gain a language.
All right. Foreigners, you travel among strangers game. I mean, there's other options that you're allowed to.
There are, but
right?
the issue is that I'm not rolling them. You know, it's just the dice have foretold this guy's story.
It's kind of like he's just left his tribe and started walking and didn't stop.
He tried to get a job, he failed at it, so he just kept walking. You know, he's a hitchhiker.
Well, I'm no good at that. Might as well not try again.
Yep.
All right, Flynn, what did you get for your event?
I got 4. I got slavery.
Slavery. You are invited to join a gang of slavers. If you choose to take advantage of this opportunity, throw Deception 8+ or Intelligence 8+. If you succeed, gain a +1 on one benefit roll. If you fail, gain an enemy. Either way, lose 1 point of social. If you reject this opportunity, gain an enemy. So, do you?
Might as well roll.
There's a possibility of gaining an enemy no matter what.
There's a possibility of gaining. Yeah, I mean either. I mean, what do you think, Flynn? Do you want to be a slaver?
He's done everything else.
Yeah, I was like, geez, I gotta move in. I need a bunch of slave girls. Start my own brothel.
Yeah, it doesn't say like it. They're not necessarily human slaves. It could be like lizard folk slaves or something.
That'd be weird.
It would be. Or maybe if the antediluvians are like the prehistory people that are kind of like dying out and roaming land, maybe they're antediluvian slaves. Maybe those people that are from the civilization before have become like servants to humankind now.
That'd be kind of cool.
You know what? I'll just save it. I'll just reject it.
Okay. You have got yet another enemy.
Yes, I'm up to 3 enemies now. Hell yeah.
I mean, at least you made the morally correct choice.
Yeah.
For modern day, yes.
Yeah.
Any choice. Everyone's been making choices.
If we were sticking to the Conan Sword of Sorcery, it's either or.
I mean, yeah, like if you're looking at like stories from back then, like I was 80% of the population is in some sort of indebted servitude.
Yeah.
All right, so you have how many enemies do you have now?
3 and 1 ally.
3 and 1 ally. I'm sure that ally balances the scales.
It's a bear.
Lawyer.
Meanwhile, Joe's walking the earth and making friends with everyone.
Yeah.
Joe's a hippie.
Crowds. Yeah. He's just going for one.
Spreading peace and love, man.
Yeah. All right, so now I'll give you the choice. You guys want to try and re-enlist, or do you want to leave your current careers and adventure throughout the world and gain riches and fail upwards?
I think he is just going to. He's doing real good right now. He's not going to try and test his luck.
I'm going to re-enlist, bro.
Are you? You're going to re-enlist?
I'm going to re-enlist.
All right,
I'll re-enlist.
I'm re-enlisted.
So that was.
There ain't no leaving. There ain't no leaving.
You're 30. You guys are 34 now. You finished.
I'll re-enlist. I re-enlisted.
Was that was your 5th round or 4th round?
Yeah, so we're 34.
We'll
be 34 at the end of this. We'll be
34 at the end of this.
Yeah.
No, that was your.
That was the 5th.
That was the 5th, so you'll be 38 at the end of this.
You're
middle-aged men walking the earth, fighting monsters.
This is the whole game right here. Just roll it up, see what the hell happens. Yeah. This is like you don't need to go through all the other stuff,
right?
We just roll tables and make up stuff.
We don't need to do anything. All right. So did you guys make your re-enlistment rolls?
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. So roll survival.
I'm all about this life.
This will be amazing. If you guys fail this, you're both dead.
I did
start over.
I did fail it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did fail
by 1. So like once again, he's just like
after all that, like I can't allow your character to die like that.
Oh yeah.
It would be fitting. It would absolutely be exactly how he died, just like dead on the street somewhere.
Dude, I got shanked by an enemy, bro.
Yeah. Just like stabbed in the street. Someone took your shoes full of holes, your last 2 copper pieces. All right. So you pass your survival, roll for your skills.
Once again, personal development.
I do like that you're. I really like that you're bettering yourself. Out of all
Yeah, he's
this,
trying to. He's trying to. That's kind of what I'm going for. He's trying to be better.
I'm gonna be a better me.
There's a reason.
He's 38 years old, so like he's only had one job in 38 years. So
right?
You live longer than Jesus, okay? So
yeah, he did. Yeah. But that's only because Jesus actually took risks. This guy hasn't taken any risks. He's just walking. Like,
my mama said.
yeah.
It's like,
where
the hell am I?
So hot. I hate this.
So hot.
Sun.
Why is it so hot? There was snow when I left.
It's like Beavis and Butthead. The sun sucks.
You know, honestly, you can play this out. Like, what was the one with it was Jack Black and the one kid, or they were playing prehistoric band. Yeah, Michael Cera or whatever.
Was it Your Highness? No, it wasn't Your Highness.
No. They were like,
was it? No, I remember.
It was like prehistory, like they ran into like Cain and all that.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen that.
It was like 1 BC or 1
something like
that.
Yeah,
I remember that. It was actually kind of funny, but
it was funny. This is what it reminds me of right now.
Yeah. All right, roll advancement. See if you guys go. See if Joe goes to rank 2 of Vagabond.
Yeah,
6+, so he goes to rank 2.
Oh, yay! So,
yeah, he's still a homeless person.
Did you get promoted, Flynn?
Yeah, I'm now a lieutenant.
A lieutenant.
Wow. I am a lieutenant.
Oh God, you have your own criminal empire.
I am. By the end of this, I will be the boss.
Joe is like diving through dumpsters in the back of brothels.
I'm living the life. I'm living.
That's probably how we met. Is like
that's exactly how you met. You're just like you're like begging for scraps outside the kitchen of Flynn's tavern, where he's got all his working girls and like gambling that inside. And you're like begging for like bones from ham, and he's just like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
I'll just like notice that, like, hey, this guy's successful, and just follow him. Like, they just never leave him alone after that.
You
it's
like
when
somehow,
you feed a stray cat, and they're just always around.
And we're like, just living off my scraps, man.
Yeah. And then like first, like because of you, like half the city burned down for like some random thing that you did.
Yeah. Gotta keep moving.
All right, so you guys both succeeded your advancement rollers and took your any skills associated with that.
Yeah.
We're going to roll aging again.
Oops. So it's 5. So -5. So I got 6. So I got 1. Okay.
You got +1.
Yeah, +1. So I'm still good. He's still fine. He's doing okay.
He's still healthy.
Scraps, man. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yours are like still healthy. I'm killing myself in this life. Okay,
Flynn's slowly degenerating.
Maybe that's the thing.
It's taking a toll on me.
Joe's still like swole and jacked.
Yeah,
Flynn's just emaciated and dying.
It's a hard party.
If there's an international ping pong competition in this campaign, I am the guy for this, because like I am swole, I am fit.
I'm
intelligent. Yeah, like he's definitely gonna play ping pong.
I got a -1, so it's like
a -1. So you have to reduce 2 physical characteristics by 1 again.
Damn.
Man.
Oh my god, this life, man, it's taking its toll. I might have to get out of this.
Well, I mean, you've been a criminal your entire life.
Pretty much.
All Joe has been doing is like getting cardio and living healthy and like
I live my best life.
Like trying to better himself as a person.
Sword of Cepheus, the self-help game.
I feel like he's just like a deadhead going from one concert to another somehow.
Joe is the Bronze Age Tony Robbins.
Oh God. Well, it's happening now.
Oh no!
All right.
That's amazing.
So-
He's just like standing on a soapbox in the middle of town telling people how they can be better.
I mean, it makes sense.
You're that or Richard Simmons.
Oh,
All right, we're doing jumping jacks, everybody. 1, 2.
oh.
He's doing cardio in a town square to anybody who will do it with him.
This campaign's going to be awesome.
Like maybe that's his thing, is like he's like slowly writing a self-help book at this point. A self-help scroll. A self-help scroll.
Oh,
The reason he's so fit is because he's carrying his manuscript on stone tablets.
It's like he thinks of the 10
thou
Commandments.
shalt walk around 5 hours a day.
Thou shalt stay chill at all
Oh my
times.
god. I'm pretty sure when they're developing this game, this is not what they had in mind.
Too bad. That's what they're getting now.
I think we
Our
can
Selagama, this
we
is
can
what
take
we're
this game
doing.
to a whole new level of just stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, they shouldn't have made these tables. They didn't want to walk.
Yeah, you sure have left it up to
Here
them.
we were all about this sword and sorcery Conan-esque world, and we're turning.
Yeah, we're like, we're going to be barbarians, killing everything.
It started out well. It started out right. It started out real good.
with intentions. That's for sure.
Now it's just
Now we have a decrepit criminal and a
now
swole.
it's just
bum.
Joe
Dude,
telling
this
everyone
is
why
like
their
Mel Brooks right here.
why their businesses are failing and their marriages have fallen apart.
Because I know. I've seen the world. I've walked.
When I left my tribe.
When I left my tribe, I left them willingly.
Yeah,
Sure you did, buddy. Sure you
did.
did.
Sure you did. That's what you've been telling everyone.
You're living the lie, bro.
Meanwhile, your tribe, like someone from your tribe is going to find out, and they're going to be like, "That asshole's still alive."
And I'm gonna be like, way healthier than they are. Just be like, what?
Yeah.
Just eating like some rotten piece of lettuce in this
Over here.
town square.
Preaching to a bunch of other crazy people. Like,
Jeez, man, what have you been doing? I don't know, walking, working on myself.
Yeah, I feel like he's a cult leader. He sounds like a cult leader to me. He's gonna be like David Koresh vibes at this point. Like he's just telling everybody what they should.
He's
be
got all the
doing.
other vagabonds around him.
Yeah. It's just like It's like,
Tony Robbins is kind of a cult leader.
yeah, he is. Yeah. I feel like he's at least trying to make his own cult.
Yeah.
If you can will it into existence, the gods will give it to you.
That's manifest.
All right, so we did aging events. Roll 2d6 for
Okay.
events.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a new one.
I got unskilled laborer again.
Oh my god.
All right,
Can't hold down that
endurance.
job, can you?
Maybe I learned this time. Endurance. I got
Maybe you learned this time.
8 or higher. I did not. I failed once again. I'm just not good at that.
He's over hanging out the homitus deepitus.
You weren't meant to be held down with the chains of manual labor.
Yeah, bro.
You weren't meant to work for somebody else. You're an entrepreneur.
I'm writing these scrolls. You know what I mean? Just help people out. Give people the good news.
Yeah, spread the news, man. Spread the good news, bro.
Yeah.
Feel the positive vibes.
When
man.
Walk 1,000 Miles in My Sandals gets published, it's going to be amazing.
Oh gosh. Dear God.
All right.
What did you get for your event?
Man, I'm starting to feel like I just got the most boring character now.
You've done all the cool stuff.
I was like,
Yeah, you murdered people in back alleys and like robbed people.
I got
Never wrote a
cavalry
self-help
now, buddy.
book, but whatever.
I'm part of a mounted unit.
A mounted unit.
All right. So,
Like, you really have the cooler character.
Yeah.
well, yeah. If I'm like freaking Dean Martin, and he's over here like Jerry Lewis.
Yeah. Just
that's what we are. It's like
the roles that were told this character. I mean, like it is what it is. Like I don't. Yeah, like it'd be cool to see what something else was. Like there's a life event one. That seems pretty cool. I'd like a life event. You know what I mean?
Did you roll on Rogue, Flynn?
Yeah.
Mounted unit.
Yeah. Oh, wait, was it? Oh, sorry, I was in the soldier.
Yeah, I was like,
wow.
Mounted unit doesn't seem like a roguish kind of thing.
It could be.
I mean, yeah, it's not very sneaky though.
Oh, sorry. Heist. Crime does pay, and I gain an extra benefit roll or thieves skill or thieves tool.
All right, so which would you like, the benefit roll or the thieves tools?
I'm a lieutenant now. What's the point of having thieves tools? I got thieves working for me. I'm gonna take the benefit roll.
All right, so you get an extra benefit roll when you muster out. Cool. So mark that down.
If I muster out.
Wow. Wait. There's what you're just gonna keep going through your career and like have to make a new character for the game.
I feel like if you get aged enough.
No, you know what? Screw it. I'll take the thieves tool, man. Screw it.
You're gonna take thieves tools?
Yeah, I'll take it. I ain't leaving this life, bro. I'm all about it.
Please tell me music.
All right, so
time.
Throw for re-enlistment. If you fail, you finish your career. Proceed to step 4, mustering out. If you succeed, you may choose to re-enlist, or you can voluntarily terminate your career. If you throw a natural 12, you must remain in your career.
I'm still in it. I think they purposely made it a +4 for rogue, so that way people will stay in it.
Yeah. It is pretty cool.
I mean,
I'm gonna stop at this point.
You're gonna muster out.
Yeah.
Flynn, are you gonna muster out, or are you gonna like take your rogue to age 42 and like adventure when you're 60?
Oh, people do that in travel all the time.
Are you going to meet up with Joe when you're finally ready for a second career?
I haven't even started my first.
He's gonna be.
You can't even hold a job, Joe.
He's trying to. It just doesn't work out.
You're gonna like find him and like he's gonna convince you that he's somehow like a career.
I help people, man. I
help people.
Like, man,
I make people better themselves.
They're smoking marijuana and preaching to other vagabonds.
Oh yeah. Like nobody with a real job.
You're
the dude. Okay, that's just how it is. You're the dude.
The dude. All right. So to muster out for the vagabond, you spent 4 or 5?
I think we're at what, 6 terms?
6.
I think we're at 6. Okay.
6. So you spent 5 as a vagabond.
Okay, it's been 5 as a vagabond.
Was it 5?
Was it 4 or 5? I think it was 4.
I'll tell you what. I'll think about it for a minute. And I'll be right back.
All right.
I made it to try spend, so 4.
Okay, so 4 as a vagabond, so you get 4 rolls.
Okay.
Minus or plus any extra benefit rolls you received.
So where is the mustering out table?
It is with your career table there.
Oh yeah, that's right. So let's see if he makes some gold. So I'm gonna do 2 on each.
Okay.
So 100 gold. Ooh, okay. Another 100 gold.
Nice.
So somehow, like, he's selling those scrolls, man. Some materials. 3. He's another ally.
Yeah, because everyone's just following you. You have followers.
Oh, yeah. Teach them how to better their lives. 2. Got a hound.
A hound?
Yeah.
So you have 200 gold, a dog, and a couple of people who are your friends.
Yeah.
That's not too bad, eh?
No, I mean everything else is because I mean he pretty much stopped getting skills after like the 3rd rank, so
yeah.
He kept failing his jobs and whatnot. So.
Yeah, but like you're really well adjusted.
Yeah. Yes, or at least he thinks he's well adjusted.
You've bettered yourself.
Yeah.
All right, Flynn, you gonna muster out, or are you going to stay in this career until the age of 42?
Damn. One more time, man. I feel that
One
game
more time?
roll.
All right, let's take you through it one more time. So, roll your survival throw.
Made it.
Nice. All right, roll for your skill.
Yeah. Take that strength back up.
All right.
All right.
Advancement.
No.
You did not advance, so you're
No.
still a lieutenant.
I'm still a lieutenant.
You're hoping to get to that underboss roll, eh?
I was.
Maybe you might have to take that underboss roll by force.
I might have to.
That'd be kind of cool too. All right, aging. Let's roll for your aging.
Oh.
I didn't have to roll for aging, right? Because I stopped walking.
Okay, so that's
your fight. Like,
okay, I rolled 11. And this is what?
rolled an 11.
Yeah,
Aging table. Aging. Minus, this is 6? 7?
7.
But you've completed 6, so it's how many you've completed.
Oh, how many I completed? I've completed 6, yeah, so that puts me
At 5?
5, yeah.
Okay, so no effect.
Cool.
So anything above 1 is no effect.
Awesome. Thank you.
It's about time.
I know.
All right, events 2d6.
Oh, let's see what interesting event we can get now.
Not bettering yourself, that's for sure.
I don't know. Depends on how you look at it.
Very true.
Okay, we got a 6. Oh, another betrayal.
You have the opportunity to backstab a fellow rogue for personal gain. If you do so, gain a +4 on your next advancement roll, but you gain an enemy. If you refuse, you gain an ally.
Oh man!
So you're planning on mustering out after this.
Yeah, I would say gain an ally.
I'd say yeah. We'll just gain an ally. So we can 2 allies, 2 enemies.
There you go.
Start a war.
Yeah, that works. That's perfect. All right, and then re-enlistment, even though you're planning on leaving anyway. So roll your re-enlistment roll. I mean, I guess it's not really necessary to roll a re-enlistment if you plan it. Like, we say, okay, we're not.
Yeah. I mean, it's not hard to stay in this life with the rolls. I mean,
it's true.
And like I rolled 11. If I'm like, good lord.
Yeah.
All right, we'll muster out.
All right, muster out. Once you complete your career, roll for mustering out benefits. Each term of service you completed allows you to roll one roll on one of the 2 mustering out tables. So we've completed 7 now.
Yeah.
So that's 7 rolls you get.
7 rolls?
Yeah, 7 rolls on the 2 mustering out tables, gold or material. You gain 1 bonus roll if you are rank 4. What rank are you?
3.
Rank 3. Okay, so you don't get any bonus rolls. Characters of rank 5 or 6.
I get a bonus roll because I'm rank 4.
Are you? In Vagabond? Okay, so you get a bonus roll.
Okay.
So I have 6, he has 7.
Characters of rank 5 or 6 enjoy a +1 on the material benefits table. Characters with the carousing skill enjoy a +1 on the gold table. No more than 3 rolls may be made on the gold table.
Oh, well, I got a carousing skill.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so you get a +1 on the gold table.
Sweet.
So I don't know how you plan on splitting it up, but you can't have more than 3 rolls on the gold table. So it would be like 3 on the gold table, 4 on the materials. Okay. But or you can do 2, 5.
Well, I'll just take my 3 on the gold and see what happens, and do the rest on the materials.
All right.
100. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. No, that was 200. I'm sorry. Forgot the +1. 1,000.
1,000.
Damn.
Nice.
Last one for that. 100. So 1,300, man, gold.
What? How many gold did you get, Joe?
I have 210.
I mean, that's about right for a homeless person.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, man. He should be at least about 3 copper.
Yeah. Actually, it's not bad. Like you've made like those 2 failed careers you had.
Yeah. Like they paid him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got paid.
They just didn't rehire him.
You don't spend big.
No.
I rolled a thieves tool. I already have thieves tool. That's kind of a little redundant.
You could sell them, I guess.
You could sell them.
Yeah.
You already had thieves tools?
Yeah, I gained it on one of the.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right.
On the rolls. All right, we'll just keep it. I'll sell one. Yeah, I got it. Rolled it again.
What?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you re-roll that one. There's no point in you having 3 sets of thieves tools.
Are you freaking kidding me? I rolled thieves tool again.
Yeah, re-roll. Being benevolent.
Oh, I gained an ally.
Another one. Nice.
That's handy.
Not everyone wants to kill you, apparently.
No. Another ally. I'm up. And so it's 3. Damn, thieves tool again. Well, it's on there twice, and that's the worst part.
Yeah, it is. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of annoying. It shouldn't be on there twice.
All right.
But I understand maybe allies being on there twice.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe they just did not have like a lot of ideas for what the rogue would get.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get that. It's hard to get. Yeah, I can't. There's no way I can get. I don't have a bonus to get to the magic item.
Yeah, because like the other ones, like priest doesn't have anything that doubles on the materials. Pirate has weapon twice, which is fine. Noble doesn't have anything twice. Yeah, I feel like maybe there was not like.
I think they could have replaced one or 2 of those with maybe like an intelligence bonus.
Yeah, or dexterity, or maybe
like a dex or strength, maybe.
Yeah,
or something like that. But oh well, I gained an extra thieves tool and 3 allies.
Tell you what, since I'm the game master and I get to make my own decisions, I will allow you to change one of those thieves tools for a +1 to dex.
That'd be cool.
I'll take that.
Because I feel like that should make. I feel like you should have that extra.
That puts me in better health.
Like, you spend a lot of time in this. Like, I mean, maybe your guy is a collector of thieves' tools. Like, you have a lot of really nice ones with like bone and ivory handles, specially carved, like different types of wood and
I got
metals.
this one made from a tusk of a mammoth.
This one's made of human teeth. Oh, that's weird. Oh. All right, so I think next there is a bit more. We're almost done.
Wow, this could have been shorter if we didn't keep going in the skills.
Yeah, life events. We don't have to roll in the life events. That's only when you're injury tables, various events, injuries. Oh, that's fine. No skill packages. No.
I think that's it. Unless
Traits. All characters who survive their careers gain traits. Traits represent focused abilities in areas of training which may overlap with skills or characteristics. A character receives 1 trait per 3 terms in character generation. round up. For example, a character who served 1 turn before starting as an adventurer would receive 1 trait. A character that served 4 terms would get 2 traits. So, Flynn, you did 7, so that means you would get 3.
Round up.
Yeah, 3 traits.
I'll get 2.
You get 2. Yeah, because you only did 6, right?
Yeah.
So, Flynn, you get 3 traits. Joe, you get 2. Any character may choose any trait for which they meet the prerequisites. Note that when prerequisite is a skill, this means skill 1 or higher. Skill 0 does not suffice. Some traits use a throw 3D and pick 2 higher. Pick the higher 2 mechanic. For example, if you throw 3 dice and get a roll of 2, 3, and 5, we know what that means. You may purchase traits after character generation at a cost of 10 XP each. So after you have gained 10 XP points, you can purchase a new trait.
Mm-hmm.
Most non-adventuring, non-combatant NPCs will not have a trait, especially talented NPCs might have 1 trait. Referees should choose a merchant profession and trade trades for talented NPC townsfolk. Yeah, that's more for me. So you get to choose your traits.
Kind of funny. I'm looking here. I see ally, backstab.
I'm taking that without a trace for 1 for sure. That just makes sense.
Neither one of you have took any skills levels in sorcery or anything, eh?
No.
Okay.
It never worked out.
That's fine. Blind fighting, combat healer, empath, combat readiness, familiar, fast healing, contortionism.
I think I might take danger sense.
Danger sense?
Yeah.
Character instinctively senses danger and can try to evade enemy attacks even when generally unaware of the assailant.
That's how you character so long.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, passing without a trace of danger sense makes sense for my character.
It's basically Spidey sense.
Yeah, and then he can't be tracked really. So
yeah,
I know. Oh man, this is so hard. It's like I can be so cliche about this.
Empath, familiar, fast healing, ghost, hardy, hunter, master sailor. Yeah, Flynn, I think you should take something like completely out of left field.
I know. I was like I don't need
pack
an
rat. You know how to pack and carry equipment efficiently.
I know how to backstab.
Yeah. Actually, pack rat's not that bad. Pack rat is unencumbered when carrying up to twice their strength in items.
That is not bad.
Pass without a trace. Marksman. That might actually be good for Flynn. Martial artist. Profession.
He's taking danger sense. I'm going to take awareness.
Okay. Rain of arrows.
Rain of arrows. We shall fight in the shade.
When an arrow shot by the character hits an enemy and causes them to fall unconscious or die, the character may immediately attack another enemy with the same bow. The character can do so only once per combat round.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that means you could conceivably get like
2 kills every round.
Yeah, 2 kills every round.
Yeah. Unlimited sign of passion.
Runner, sage, sensing power, signature weapon, rider, spells, surgeon, vigilant, talisman, will to live. Yeah, that's what Joe needs. Joe needs to just take the will to live.
Oh, he's got plenty of will to live, bro.
Yeah.
That's why he stayed alive so long.
That's the name of his scroll, is will to live.
Thrower, trade. Joe definitely didn't have a trade.
No, he tried. He tried.
We tried.
It worked out.
Just don't work for the man. I like to
Just
do
find
things
my
on my
own
own.
way, carving my own path, man.
Oh yeah. All right.
And that's pretty much it. Other than buying your equipment, which you guys
can do that off screen.
Yeah, you can do that on your own. Deciding your living expenses. I'm willing to bet that Joe's living expenses are wretched.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Flynn, you could probably afford comfortable.
I probably could.
75 gold pieces a month, 10 gold pieces.
Yeah.
I don't get how does this equal out? 75 gold pieces a month or 10 gold pieces a day?
Damn. I know I got one more, and I'm trying to figure this out.
That's a massive difference.
Yeah, like 10 gold pieces a day would be like 300 a month, right?
Yeah. Maybe you just get that massive bonus for paying up front monthly.
Maybe.
Okay.
I think Shadowrun does the same thing, but it's much closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, then you have your equipment, your personal armor, and your weapons. Joe, I think you had one weapon that came.
I got two after
two from mustering out.
Yeah.
Right.
So mustered out of tribesmen, they gave me a weapon when I left. It's like, here, try not to die immediately. We'll give you a sword so you don't think that we're just sending you out to the desert to die. Then you won't leave.
Go start walking.
Yeah.
Here's a sword. Go.
And then I picked one up as a vagabond out of a dumpster along the way. It's like, oh, that's a nice sword. It's a nice axe.
Yeah, I can
try a new dagger.
That'll be pretty awesome.
All right. Kind of like this character.
I like it too. It is 100% not the character you set out to make.
No, but hey, it's
amazing.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it. You know, just he's completely useless in all the right ways.
But is he useless? Like, we'll find out. He's.
I feel like he's going to outshine Ryan's character somehow. Like, because he has all the benefits and all the perks, but like somehow he's just going to like not roll above like a 3 the entire time.
Yeah.
And then the homeless guy is just going to be the one that just keeps getting lucky rolls.
Well, he's so self-assured and like.
Yeah.
He's worked on himself so much.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Flynn's character might just be like racked with self-doubt and.
Oh yeah, he's been through a lot, man. He's got PTSD at this point. Like, he's seen everything.
Yeah.
He's been killing people since he was 14 years old. So
that's true.
I feel nothing.
He's emotionally unavailable.
Chronic drinker. Bring me more wine.
All right. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. I think that was productive. I think we have two really good, fun characters that we're going to be able to.
This is my first time really going through something like this as a character creation, and it's probably was the fun I've had in a while for that.
Yeah, that was a blast.
I mean, and like what I like about it is like you create the character as you're creating. Like, you're coming up with a backstory, like everything. Like, there's no way I would have ever thought of creating a character like Joe's just like off the top of my head.
There's no way, because it's just like who would choose to be that guy? You know?
Yeah,
like, nobody.
We're totally on polar ends of the spectrum.
Yeah. Like, one guy is super useful, the other guy isn't. Like, he's just.
It's trading places. It's a trading place.
It's
like Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's
it.
Job. I think those are the characters we're going to go forward with for the game. It's going to be.
Sounds good.
It's going to be something. Awesome.
All right.
So for the 1 or 2 people who watch this, I hope you enjoyed it, and talk to you guys later.
Sounds good. See ya.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Later, guys.
Bye.